guys, welcome back to the United Star. It's been a it's been another nil-nil game with the top six side, and it's another boring game. Vishesh, what do you have to say?
No, nothing really to
Hello.
say. I think it was evident the players were so tired. I couldn't see any effort being put in after the 60th minute. And the way Arsenal came out in the second half, I was scared. I mean, the way they hit the post in that free kick that Lacazette took, it was an end-to-end game. I was expecting a 1-0 victory. But then again, what is going on with the side? I mean, Cavani's clinical foot was missing. I think he had two open goal chances that he missed. Rashford was all over the place, sloppy passes, sloppy decision making, and Pogba. What happened to Pogba this game? I think Pogba in a more defensive role is not shining the way he is when he is on that right wing. I think we spoke about it before the game. Why is he on the right? But if we saw the difference when
Yeah.
McTominay was there, vis-a-vis when McTominay wasn't there, the difference in Paul Pogba was so massive that we all saw the change once McTominay left. Adding to that, Bruno's gone missing. He's been missing for the last four games. And, Prayan, we wouldn't have said that a draw is a bad result, but because we've lost to Sheffield, in two games, we've only
Exactly.
collected 1 point. And that's not something we should do if we're so called title contenders.
And add to that, City have grinded out a result of 1-0 victory against Sheffield. So that's the kind of victory that you need against teams to really challenge the title. But otherwise, coming to the Bruno point, I think what do you think has happened to him? Yeah? He's been pretty poor for the last four games, and is it that our side is overly reliant on Bruno?
I don't think it's about being overly reliant on Bruno. I think everyone's putting in a shift. I mean, Pogba's putting in a shift. We're getting goals from Maguire. We're getting goals from somewhere. But the issue that I'm seeing is Bruno's tired. I think the full thing that we can play Bruno each and every game, that doesn't make sense. I think he needs a week off in Maldives or something like that, and then he comes
Yeah,
back well rested. But what's astonishing is the supply of our delivery. I mean, Cavani got two deliveries and he almost scored. Otherwise, he was never given a good ball as a delivery. So I honestly don't know what was going on. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka had I think defensively we were half decent, but when it came to the attack, we were so sloppy. This could have easily, if this could have easily been a 3-3 game. I mean, Arsenal had their chances, we had our chances, but both sides clinically missing out in the final third. Um, Greenwood came on and made few great passes onto the wings, but other than that, I don't see United doing that well. I don't understand one thing. Why do we give Fred the ball to take a shot? The guy cannot shoot. Why are we
yeah.
allowing him to shoot from outside? If that was Paul Pogba who we were passing it to, I still understand for a out of the box shot. But just because he managed to play something in the first half that almost turned out to be a goal in the 89th minute, you're trusting Fred to take that final shot. I find that hysterical, to be honest.
And also, I think coming to the point of the balls coming into the box, our corners are appalling. We had, I think, seven corners, and not one of them I remember uh, a United player attacking the ball and getting in first in it. Uh, it's surprising.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah,
and right now we're talking about all this. I was just looking at the table. If Leicester win tomorrow, they go above us. So from first we have slipped third, and
yeah,
Liverpool have a game in hand. They win that, and they're 1 point off. We had a 6 point gap between Liverpool. The
yeah,
thing with this side is, and I think Prasham used to say this a lot, is there is an issue when we're right there. Four semi-finals, lost all of them. Top of the table, lost the top within I think two game weeks. We dropped to second, and now we're just dropping down. There is some mentality issue that once we reach a certain peak, we cannot stay stable out there. We need to drop off and come back up again, and that
yeah.
cannot happen. I think you sent a picture where City showed United how to grind wins or how to get wins in difficult situations. I'm not understanding where that mentality is at United. It's missing somewhere. It's like It's like they give the opponent a lead, and then they're like, okay, now our mission is to catch up to you. If we catch up to you, well and good. If we don't, it'll look like we put in a good effort, and
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's not something we can expect if you want to win trophies.
And you have to really put in an effort to make a team like Arsenal look good against you. I'd say that.
I mean, when we talk about Arsenal looking good, they have been half decent. I'm not going to take it away from them. But, Prayan, if we look at the next three games in the league, it's Southampton, Everton, West Brom. If we don't get at least 7 points out of these nine, we could even be out of the top four by the end of these 3 game weeks.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how close the table is and the league is this time, and we cannot afford to drop any more points. Forget title. 21 may be coming, 21 may not be coming, whatever that is. But focus on a game by game week and rest players if they're needed. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think that totally makes sense and it sums it up very well. Uh, I think it's another drab game. We don't have the energy. I think the players need more rest. Our title hopes are already slipping away. It's Jan and we're slipping down now. We really need our team to fight back and get back on track. It's very
And Prashant, that's
disappointing
the
to see
thing. The
this.
next game, the turnaround to the next game is 2nd Feb. So it's just 3 days away. So how are the
Exactly.
players gonna rest? How are things gonna happen? I have no idea.
Yeah. So that's all we have for you today, guys. We hope that the next game review that we do, we're in a much better mood. Thanks for coming, Vishesh. We'll see you guys in the next one.